Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Hotel. Ma'at hotel. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a very proud contributor right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated women. And we know our brothers are holding us down too, just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the podcast. Instagram, real quick. This is Sister Vicki. I want you to come on over to FlyNubianQueenTV.com. We have much to discuss, and I don't want you to miss this most important conversation. Instagram, come on over to FlyNubianQueenTV.com. By the way, family, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for your patience as we air, dear family. A little bit of housekeeping as you come in. Please come in giving us a thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. Please know that you can text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. We also want you to know that we have a store, and that is shopfnq.com. That's shopfnq.com, and also a school, a business school at flynubianbusiness.com. We want you to be sure to check out those things. We believe that they will be beneficial to you. Dear family, I want to get into some stuff today, and I want to remember to give a shout out to my dear sister in just a bit, too, before I go. Shout out to you, Silent D Production, the first giver. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thank you so very much. My dear sister, Lady B. Lady B, you know who you are. I want to thank you so much. You'll be hearing from me soon, beloved. Family, we're still in Holy Uprising 2020. Somebody say holy. We're still in this holy uprising season. I told you before that one of the main reasons it's holy is because it's Black resistance. This is a holy time because we're resisting. What does James chapter 4 say? The devil, and he will flee from us. We're resisting white supremacy. We're resisting tyranny. We're resisting murder. We're resisting theft. So this is a holy time for us. And I don't want you to ever forget it. Somebody talk Black to me. Holy. We're still in our holy uprising season. I've expressed to you before, it is a just, a good, and a righteous thing to be engaged in acts of justice. And when you don't submit to justice, injustice, that's a holy thing. And shout out to our brothers and sisters that are on the front lines making this thing happen. While we're dealing in this season, in this holy uprising season, we will continue to see outbursts of white rage. Why? Because we are what? I'll let you finish the sentence while I take a sip. You're going to continue to see outbursts of white rage. We're going to continue to have to defend ourselves against certain attacks. Why, family? Because we're at war. Think it not strange. Our goal, our point is to what? To be prepared. Somebody talk Black to me. So in one of the latest outbursts of white rage, this beautiful Black sister, Demetria is her name. She survived a white supremacist attack on her life. Shout out to you, Erica, for your gift. Queen V, looking renaissance and fabulous. You make our people proud. Our queen ancestor, Lena Horn birthday. Oh, thank you, beloved. I love you, Erica, and you're such a blessing to the network and to me personally, and I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Listen. Listen. And so our sister survived a white supremacist attack. Thank you, Mona Shabazz. She survived this white supremacist attack after this white man by the name of Jeremy Christian. I'm getting ready to give you, I'm going to let you listen to a clip. I'm going to show you the clip. He murdered 2 people, but the day before, I believe it was the day before, he murdered 2 people. He had attacked her, but she had her mace and she gave him some work. Shout out to you, Michael. He said, thank you for sharing your genius with us. It's my privilege, beloved. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Listen. So during his sentencing, he was sentenced to life for double murder, right? Are y'all hearing me? She was strong enough, bold enough, courageous enough, this Black woman, to look this savage in the face during this hearing. And she said and stood strong. She said some strong words and she confronted this killer. And you won't believe what he did in court. I want you to watch the dynamics in the courtroom. Please pay close attention, because folks that tune into the Vicki Show, we're not only intelligent Black people, we're spiritually intelligent. Somebody talk Black to me. I'm getting ready to cue this. And as I get ready to cue this, I want you to prepare to listen to just a little bit of her impact statement. And what she said was so moving. It so irked this white supremacist that he threatened to murder her in open court. Shout out to you, Victor. Shout out to you, Fatima, for your gift. Sending you universal love. May the ancestors continue to keep you safe. Thank you for keeping us right and exact. It is my privilege, beloved, dear sister and family. I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. Family, Instagram, come on over to FlyLivingQueenTV.com so that you can see this recording and so that I can use this device. Thank you so very much. Habari, powerful queen. Drop that knowledge. Thank you, beloved. Again, family, be sure to follow me when you can, when you get a moment. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. That's Vicki X Dillard. Very important. I'm posting this for my people there to invite them to come on over on my Instagram page. Also, family, don't forget, for those of you that haven't, on the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, please hit that thumbs up button. And by the way, our show is aired on other platforms as well. So if you happen to be watching us on one of our other platforms at a different time, I want you to be sure to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to like and share or whatever it is on that particular platform that you need to do to like and share. You ready? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you so very much. And again, family, stay tuned by the end of this week. Thank you, Jet Black. She said your curly braids look nice. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet and kind. Thank you so very much. You all know that y'all keep me looking right. Some of you all, like my dear sister, who I shouted out a little bit ago, she sent me a bunch of bows and some coin by mail at my mailing address on my website at MissVickiTV.com. And this sister, Lady B, you know who you are. Bless you so much. Just thank you for your gift. Thanks for all you do. It's my privilege, queen. Now watch this. Let's get going. This is what I posted. I always like to show you what I post to give you sort of a point of reference. Can you all see this white supremacist? Can you all see this savage, this beast? Can you all see this beast in open court? Can you all see this beast in open court? Shout out to you, Candy. Queen, you are looking beautiful as always. Hit the gavel for me. Love you. That's for you, Candy. You know this, we're holding court today as usual. And this is indeed the place of power. Shout out to our beautiful moderators that's in the digital building and our chief moderator duo. We appreciate you. All of you so very much. So this is what I posted today on Instagram. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Watch this. I wrote, white supremacist sentenced to life for double murder threatens witness during sentencing. Oh, that's bold, ain't it, family? You got to be pretty bold when you're there for sentencing. In the middle of the sentencing, you openly threaten to do what I'm getting ready to let you listen to right now. But I want you to keep a few things in mind. Shout out to you, Melvin. Every one of you that are giving, I bless you 1,000-fold. I want us to not just focus on this savage, on this beast, but I also want you to pay very close attention. The beast being Jeremy Christian, last name Christian, Lord have mercy. Listen, but I want you to focus on the poise and the strength, the femininity, and the warrior spirit that is strong and present in our dear sister in the face, on the front lines of war. That's what I want you to pay close attention to, Black family. Do not forget, all of you that tune into the Vicki Show, that listen to what I have to say, my assignment, what I am born and built to do, might be different from other people. I know some of the topics that we discuss appear to be heavy, but I've said this for a long time, and I'm going to continue to remind you, we are in our finest hour. I know it doesn't look like it. I know it doesn't feel like it. These pains are difficult, but I'm reminding you, for us, I can't speak for everybody else. For us, these are labor pains. If we didn't know any better, if we saw a woman screaming and hollering, moaning and groaning, we think something's the matter. But those are the very things that attend a woman that's getting ready to give birth. And in fact, she passes death to give birth. She often sheds blood. She goes through much pain. But it's only temporary. I know those 9 months feels like 9 years for some of y'all. But blessed family, we are in our finest hour. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. Let me get ready. I thought I had my sound on. Let me get it ready. Shout out to you, Maria. Hey, sis, speak your words are mine. Black is listening. I hope I read that right. Thank you, beloved. All right. Pay very close attention, Black family, to this scene that took place in court just the other day. Here we go. I think this is it. Uh-oh. Looks like my speaker seems like I need to make sure it's plugged up here. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try it now.
The police captured, not killed.
Okay, watch this. I'm getting ready to.
Racist white supremacy.
Uh-oh. I'm getting ready to fast forward this to the pertinent parts because she's doing an impact. Basically, I think it's like an impact statement, witness statement during his sentence, right? This is the sister. I'm getting ready to turn the volume up, Black family, but I want to always give you mothers and fathers out there and guardians a heads up if you have children. The language that's getting ready to take place and what you're going to see this white supremacist do is very disturbing. So I want to give you the heads up on that. So I want to give you just a few moments to prepare. If you have children, Vicki reminds me of young Nancy Wilson and her outfit is sharp. Thank you. Thank you, beloved. Watch this. Here we go. I'm cueing it again. Hopefully this is enough time for you parents, grandparents, or guardians. While they're doing that, family, keep liking and sharing. Make sure that you give us a thumbs up. I'm going to take a sip of water. Remember labor pains. We're at war, but it won't always be. We're getting ready, family. We're retaking our place on our planet. Somebody say our planet. Shout out to you, Patricia, for your gift. Chesapeake, Virginia is watching. Continue to spread knowledge. Thank you. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. And shout out to Chesapeake, Virginia. Beautiful Southern family. Listen. Somebody say our planet. While we're giving the mothers and fathers a chance to get their babies together. Somebody say this is our planet. And we're setting the world back in order. Some of you have thought of yourself too small. Some of you don't realize how important you are, what role you have. You think that your gifts and your skills, you don't even recognize how the necessity for your gifts, your skill set is. You don't even understand how important it is for such a time as this. We need every Black gift. We need every skill, every aptitude, every capacity, every capability. It matters. It's our planet. The bee has a role in the earth. When you begin to study the bee and understand just how important the bee is to our ecosystem, to our entire planet, as small as the bee is, when you understand and can learn and glean lessons from the ant, the wonders of the eagle, the lion, the snake, and even the crocodile, Black family, every one of you matters. And this is our planet. We are the original people. We're the direct descendants of God. Every other people, red, brown, yellow, and white, they made their way into the earth realm on our planet by us and through us. I don't say that arrogantly. But our people have been beaten down for far too long. And you need to know, first and foremost, who you are. We're in our finest hour. Now, enough preaching. Watch this. Hopefully that was enough time for you beautiful parents to get it together. Y'all ready? Now I'm letting you listen to the end of our dear sister's statement. Remember this Black queen's name, Demetria Hester, last name Hester. She gave her statement at sentencing of Jeremy Christian for a 2017 double murder, but that was just recently this happened, but the murder was in 2017. You're going to hear Christian, this right racist, shout something out. This is her in court just the other day.
You are a waste of breath.
Preach, queen.
And when you die, you go to hell. I hope.
Hold on, let me
you are a waste of breath. You have swallowed you. You are a waste of breath. And when you die, you go to hell. I hope you rot.
See you there, bitch.
Yeah, hey.
Go back to Tennessee too.
What do I tell you?
Go back to Tennessee too.
You can.
We don't want you here.
Well,
All your race baiting bullshit. You ain't gonna be mayor either, bitch. You ain't gonna be mayor either, bitch. You fucking hoe. George Floyd. I should have killed you, bitch. I should have killed you, bitch. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive, huh?
He's gone. That's the stuff. Maybe the tester.
You got that right, Stomp Down. Stomp Down says she talked black to him. Before we go giving this little rodent, this stranger, an alien to our planet, this blood shedder, before we go giving them too much credit, before you start shaking and quaking in your boots, pay attention to the strength of this queen in the face of this enemy. Somebody talk black to me. Let me tell you something. Because this is our planet, we are now establishing order. Do you know when you resist tyranny? Do you know when you resist white supremacy? Do you know when you demand justice? Do you know when you say that you want your land that's your own? You want money that's your own? You want to run your own? Somebody talk black to me. Don't you know that you are establishing the earth and you are causing it to function in the way it was meant to be? And only you, black man, and only you, black woman, have the power to do it. Shout out to you, Pearly Gates, for your gift. Bang on that beast. I know that's right. I'm going to play this again. And I want you to pay close attention. Because, see, this is not only the place for intelligent black people. Dr. Boyd says that about his platform, the home for intelligent black people. This is a home for intelligent black people here, too. But this is also the place for spiritually intelligent people. Why spiritually intelligent, Vicki? What do you mean by spirit? When we use the word spirit, science refers to it as metaphysical. My point is, everything you see came from something you can't see. Everything that is came from stuff you cannot see. So because we are the original people, we are more than what meets the eye. We exist on multiple planes, God, today. So I endeavor to speak to you in more than one way. So when I'm dealing with spirituality, I just go to the stuff that made everything, God, today. When I'm dealing with from a spiritual perspective, I'm going to the original root. I'm going to the source of the thing from which everything you can see comes. Somebody talk black to me. And besides, black folks' deliverance, our freedom, our true salvation is not going to come like everybody else's. If you in your mind think that the way we're going to level up is just through politics, you have lost your mind. If you think it excludes politics, you have also lost your mind. Watch this. I want you to pay attention to our dear sister Demetria, to that white supremacist Christian that yells out. I want you to pay attention to what he yells out before he threatens to kill her. I want you to pay attention to the deputies. Are y'all hearing me today? 1,400 plus of you in the chat. Welcome to the Vicki Show. If you're watching us on FlyNewBeanQueenTV.com, please right now take a moment to give us the thumbs up and hit that notification bell and the subscribe button. If you're watching us on one of our other platforms at a different time, in a different time zone, beloved, wherever you're watching us, at whatever time and whatever platform you're watching us on, please like, please follow, please engage right now if you would. Thank you so very much. Watch this. Shout out to you, Spike, for your gift. Watch this. Thank you, my sister. You're welcome. I want you to watch this again. Watch the language. I'm so glad this woman exists. Listen to the language of what she says. Danger to our planet says.
And when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot.
See you there, bitch.
Did you all hear what she said? She says, and when you die and go to hell, I hope you rot. This was not somebody that was down there talking about, we forgive you. This was not somebody, Judge Mammy Tammy, that's wishing that you find a Jesus in prison. This is a sister that is moved righteously by righteous indignation. When there is a poison, you don't welcome the poison. You don't welcome the cancer. You don't welcome that disease to remain among you. Her language is an attempt to cast it out. Somebody talk black to me. Listen to her words at the end again, and then watch how this beast speaks to this black woman. While we're dealing with Karen and stuff, while Karen is calling the police on you because you barbecuing, while Becky is sticking her nose in our business for breathing and living, this is what the sisters, God, today. It's what the sisters dealing with.
No, hey.
Go back to Tennessee,
no,
too. See you there, bitch.
No, and go to hell, I hope you rot.
See you there, bitch.
No, hey.
Go back to Tennessee, too.
What do I tell you?
Go back to Tennessee, too. We don't want you here. All your race-baiting bullshit. You
hear what he said? He told her to go back to Tennessee. We don't want you here. Your race-baiting BS. What all does he know about this woman? Does he have connections on the outside? I know there's some basic information when you're dealing with court stuff that you have basic information about witnesses and stuff because you're supposed to be entitled to a certain level of information about them. But they also restrict certain types of information for the protection of witnesses. He's speaking as if he's got some hookups and some connections on the outside and maybe even on the inside. I'll explain what I mean by that in a minute. Somebody talk black to me. Watch. Why is Vicki showing you this? Because you got to be acquainted with who your open enemy is. I'm not going to make you think it's all roses and it's your brother and sister in Christ and that you need to try to retrofit white supremacy and try to live with them and make it work. No, I want to help unveil this man of sin so that you can see him as he is. And I'm going to show you in no limit of time the fragility. Somebody put fragility in the comment section. The fragility of this kind of a man. Shout out to you, Antoinette. Thank you, Miss Vicki, for the food you feed us every day. We're starting to wake up and fall in formation. Yes, Queen, we are the real, our beloved. You are exactly right, beloved. Thank you for your kind words. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Listen. We are the real Jews. Let me rewind this a little bit. Yes, we are the original Hebrews, the original Jewish people. You got that right, beloved. He said, you effed up our whole city. You effing hoe. He called her bees and hoes and bees and hoes. Now watch this again. He was able to take off his mask, wasn't he? Why was he able to take off his mask, family? I'm going to need somebody black to talk black to me. He's there for a double murder. Why was this fragile kind of a man able to take off his mask, family. I told you the way he's talking about her, he's telling her where she needs to go back to. He's saying that you messed up our whole city. We don't want you here anyway with this race baiting. It sounds like he has tabs on her on the outside. But the leeway and the freedom that he expresses in the courts, even with his hands, and y'all know I know about the courts, civil and otherwise. What is this kind of a man who's on our planet, God, today, breathing the air? Somebody talk black to me. That's in our space. I want you to start thinking and speaking like this. Why was he able to take off his mask, deputies? Why wasn't he handcuffed, black family? One of my beautiful IG supporters, who knows his sister, by the spirit, I mean, not that he's ever met me physically. He brought up an excellent point. Shout out to you, Philip, for your gift. A blast of melanin from God. Love you, Queen from London, UK. I love you back. I love my black brothers and sisters around the world. Thank you so much for supporting Black media. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Keep giving us a thumbs up, family, like and sharing. And again, if you're watching us elsewhere, keep liking and sharing as well. Don't forget to text the word Queens to 31996. 1,700 plus of you in the chat. Welcome to the Vicki Show. We're so pleased that you are with us today. I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. There's going to be a little difference of a schedule at the end of the week because I'm going to have a surprise for you in just a little bit. But stay tuned. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you, beloved. Whoever told me my little braid is sticking up. Watch this. That's my antenna. Part of my natural hair that's braided into this thing, picking up signals, the realm of the spirit. Listen. One of my supporters said this. It was so powerful. He says, before I was sentenced to a prison term, I was handcuffed. Of course, y'all know I know about this. I was handcuffed throughout the proceeding until sentencing, especially when you don't post bail. When it was time to go back to the housing unit, that is when the handcuffs were taken off. You have a killer in the court without any handcuffs. Watch what he says. How about his lawyer was a white supremacist and brought a small gun to court too, a gun to court to pass it to him? I know some of you might think some of that's unthinkable, but some of us have been locked up. Some of us have been in the belly of the beast to understand how contraband makes its way inside of prison. I'm going to ask you all again. I wanted to read that from my brother because he was on point about this observation. And I want you all to look at this last part again. And then I want you to listen to what he's screaming out. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing.
See you there, bitch.
Okay.
Go back to Tennessee, too.
And watch the sister throughout.
And when you die and go to hell, I hope you walk.
See you there, bitch.
Okay.
Go back to Tennessee, too.
What do I tell you?
Go back to Tennessee, too. We don't want you here. All your race baiting bullshit.
Who is he talking about? We don't want you here. Y'all think I'm playing. These types are the foot soldiers for white supremacy. What does he mean? We don't want you here. Who is he talking about? Who is he in connection to? And with, rather. He's talking about the damage he's saying that this woman has had on the whole city because of this uncompromising black woman that faced white supremacy head on. She didn't play with that thing. She wasn't intimidated.
Bitch, you ain't gonna be there either, bitch. You fucking hoe. You fucking hoe. You fucking the whole city. George Floyd.
Did you hear what he just yelled out after he told her she's effed up the whole city? What did this white supremacist just yell out? Are y'all putting the dots together? Are y'all paying attention? This is not just a one-man show. And I know you don't think for 1 second the same is true with Dylan Roof. Dylan Roof was not able to pull that off by himself. That's my firm belief based on belief and information. But what did he just say? I'm waiting for my spiritually intelligent black people to tell me. What did he just scream out in court? I'm waiting. What did he just scream out in court, black family? You got it right. Why would he be screaming out George Floyd? What is it that he recognized? Y'all can say what you want to cover for that race soldier. He's connecting with that race soldier that murdered our brother. He understood how that incident of white supremacists that murdered our brother George Floyd, he understood that helped to spark something around this nation and around the world. Why did he shout out George Floyd, black family? Why did he think that would trigger and further anger and traumatize this sister? He said, before he made that statement, we don't want you here. Who is he in connection with? Who is he talking to on the outside and the inside? Who knows him? Shout out to you, Tia. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. You see George Floyd as a rallying point for justice. They see George Floyd as a signal for the escalation of this race war. They see George Floyd as the sign that they're supposed to intensify the war. It is written. You all know that when you hear me quoting from the Holy Quran, when you hear me quoting from Bible, when you hear me quoting from one of our other spiritual ancient texts, the wisdom that comes from our ancestors, you know that I'm not speaking it to you as some form of religion. I'm speaking it to you as if it's a report from our divine intelligence agencies. They were giving us the heads up to know how to deal with this beast so that we will know what to name it, what to call it, what its characteristics are. The white man made us. He turned our book. He turned that divine intelligence into something else that it was not meant to be. He tampered with it and he put his twist on it. But when you have a divine mind and when you have righteous insight into it, somebody talk black to me, you can still cull gems from it. Somebody talk black to me and have the advantage in this life and in the world to come. Don't make me swing these curly braids all over this globe. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. I speak straight words. And if you don't know, just hush your mouth and keep watching the Vicki show. And you'll learn some stuff. There is a statement, there is a saying that says some things are taught, some things are caught. Don't be so quick to try to get the very next answer real quick. Sometimes if you just be still, you can absorb stuff. You can get stuff that you don't even know that you're getting. Some things are not always going to be revealed to you in that moment. Some things you're going to get along the way, but if you just be quiet and just receive, observe, watch it again and again, you're going to pick up something. That's right, Holy Uprising 2020. Now, keep listening. We're almost done. And then I'm going to add some more commentary to it. First of all, hold on, y'all. I was trying to get it to a particular place. But let me see. Do I have this? In this picture that I put up, look real close. This is what he looked like some time back when he was in court. This is what he looked like. This is one of the scenes with his hair. I think his hair was even longer. I was looking at some other pictures of him earlier today, but that's what he looked like, right? At one time. So now he looks like this. That's him right there. What is that thing on his head? What is that thing on the top of your head right there? What is that, family? What's that thing? Why is his hair, that little piece of hair right there? What does that mean, Black family? I'm just drawing your attention to a few things. I'm just drawing your attention to a few things. Somebody said that's a horn, that's his fur, that all of that. Somebody talking back to me. All of those things that you're talking about are things that have to do with outside. Right? First of all, fix that thing on your head. Oh, I believe there's some symbolism to it. Don't get it twisted. I'm bringing your attention to it because I want to show you the difference in this kind of a man. Somebody else just put a Nazi up there. Look at this. Watch this. Watch the last part again. Watch the last part again. Are we going somewhere with today's commentary? We breaking this down.
You ain't gonna be married either, bitch. You ain't gonna be married either, bitch. You fucking hoe. You fucking hoe. You fucking the whole city. George Floyd. George Floyd. I should have killed you, bitch.
You hear what he just said next? After he said George Floyd. George Floyd.
I should have killed you, bitch. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive.
We're in the court. He's gone. That's the stuff. Thank you, Miss Esther.
Somebody say shout out to our sister Demetria. Somebody say shout out to the Black woman that wasn't pumped out, scared to death, knees knocking. And you see that funky looking judge sitting there telling her to shut up. You shut up, Becky, with your funny looking self. Keep that mask on. God knows y'all all need it. Spare us the additional trauma. Shoot. We got to deal with your violence. At least we don't have to look at your face. Go back outside. Now I'm being real personal right there because of my own personal story. I don't fool with those legal Beckys. I can tell you firsthand from a civil suit, numerous civil suits, how they operate. Dressed up, hair done, nails done. And doing the devil's work on your taxpayer dollars. Cover your face up. While y'all out here screaming, you little funny looking Becky screaming at Trader Joe's, mad at the management because you can't come in there because you can't walk around without your mask. You need a mask on. It's a blessing for the nations. Talk black to me, funny looking judge. Watch this last little part one more time. I want y'all to look at this devil good. I'm going to tell you why, because it's written. I got to give you some more divine intelligence. You know Donald Trump doesn't read his intelligence. Oh, thank you, Spirit. How many of you all been keeping up with some of the news lately about Donald Trump and Russia again? But it's not just about Russia. It's about the fact that Trump doesn't read his intelligence briefings that he gets in regular reports, right? And they're trying to say that it looks like that he knew that Russia was paying for the Taliban to murder American soldiers. Now, America, you ain't, I mean, all y'all white supremacists, God knows Putin is a white supremacist. Deep up in the Caucasus Mountain, come on, where y'all crawled out of and was howling the other day. Wednesday was howling. Last Wednesday was howling. Please. So we know white supremacy is global. Don't get it twisted. Whatever truth about that you want to believe, what's in the news right now is about the fact that Trump fails to read, right? These intelligence briefings. So they're trying to get in his tail right now to say, regardless of whether or not somebody orally told him or not, verbally told him or not, he still had a responsibility to pay attention to the intelligence that he gets on a regular basis. Black family, that's how we need to see Holy Writ. When our ancestors, when I'm quoting you something, from scripture. It's not religious. I'm giving you divine intel in this war. I told you Dr. Abel Muhammad said something so profound. Whoever has the supreme thought has the supreme action. Whoever has the superior thought has the superior action. Your thoughts are based on the quality of the intel and the information that you get. I need somebody black to talk black to me. Trump's failure is that he doesn't read God today. Shout out to you, Erica. I wish you and Minister Farrakhan could do a live. Oh, bless your kind words 1,000-fold. Of course, you know he is head and shoulders above Sister Vicki. I'm barely worthy of tying his shoelaces. Somebody talk black to me if you can understand that revelation. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. A couple of thousand of you in the chat. Welcome to the Vicki Show. On the count of 3, if you're watching us on FlyNewBeanQueenTV.com, hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching us on one of our other platforms, please like and share. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Y'all be saying some powerful stuff and don't even know it. Or maybe you do. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. I see some of the numbers going up for the thumbs up. We ask that you do that because we draw other folk into this important broadcast. That's why we ask you to do that. Thank you, Erica. Y'all listen. Somebody say white fragility. This sister was strong in the face of this little fragile man. This weak, little pathetic, about to get off of our planet, little man. Tanya said, thank you. The thing went away, Tanya. I couldn't read the rest of your comment, but you said something about letting you know about Amazon not putting Minister Farrakhan's books and so forth on Amazon, some of his books. That's right. Thank you, beloved. I'm not sure what else you said, but I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Listen. What did I just say? This little fragile man. That's about to get off our planet. Desperate to hold on to power. And seeing this black woman speak and spell his doom. God, today. This black woman helped him to see his end that was coming. Y'all play too much. And that triggered his fragile self. Are y'all hearing me today? That triggered his fragile self. I want you to understand something.
I should have killed you, bitch. I should have killed you, bitch. Everybody knows you're alive.
We're in the court. He's gone. That's the stuff. They do this Esther.
The judge, pay attention to this judge. Pay attention to this judge.
They do this Esther. We're in the court. He's gone. That's the stuff. They do this Esther.
Somebody say shout out to Demetria. Somebody say shout out to this black strong sister. Let me tell you something. This funny looking Becky. Shut your mouth. Talking about some telling her to be quiet. You be quiet. We dealing with a mass killer who just said he should have killed her. Y'all want us to be quiet? They still want us to respect, quote unquote, order in the court when this killer is saying I should have killed you. They weren't there on an arraignment. They were not there for a pre-trial hearing. They were not there for trial. He was convicted of double murder, and he just threatened murder without any cuffs on his hands initially before he snatched off the mask. And as they cuffed him, he's threatening. He's saying he should have killed her. And this white woman is a reflection. This disgusting, sick white judge. See, some of you all didn't pay attention. The other vile person in the court, let me help you. Can I give you revelation? The other vile person in the court is the judge. She is a reflection of what America wants every black person to do. Order in the court. Even when a double murder convicted piece of scum calls you a B, calls you a hoe, and says, I should have killed you. They want you to still be polite. They want you to still show respect for white supremacy under the threat of murder. You all didn't recognize that there were a couple of vile people that just showed their tail. Let me help you. You let Becky get away with it because she was talking low. Becky didn't quite look like a koala bear. So you guys was going to just let that go. No. There was another beast. Don't you dare tell me to be quiet. Don't you dare hit your gavel and say order in the court. Baby, the Vicki show holds court, baby. And I say I overrule you. This is what I want you to know back, family, about yourself. Some of you bootlicks that are excited about having a job in white corporate America. Some of you bootlicks that's excited about working for Joe Biden's campaign. Some of you bootlicks that make your way on CNN and cry like a baby, black men. Boo-hooing, but happy because they still have access to Donald Trump's White House. You are traitors. And you commit high treason through your actions. Because you've learned how to deal with and cope with white supremacy. And you are big mad at folk like us who are saying, take your crumbs back, baby. We're not just interested in a job for just one of us. We see success. We see freedom like this. If the masses of black people are still suffering, all of us are still suffering. If you have a selfish, me and my four no more mindset about success, beloved, that's very Eurocentric. Having a mindset to where I'm good, me and mine is good, and then you turn around while you saying me and mine is good. While you saying that, biscuit, while you're saying that, bone, you turn around and tell the rest of us, be quiet. You're making too much noise. Shout out to you, beloved, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. I couldn't see your comments. They're going so fast. You've got the nerve to say, well, what you need filet mignon for? We was able to survive on ramen noodles. Be thankful for that. You actually really, you want orange juice with no pulp in it? How dare you demand orange juice with no pulp? You mean you don't want Suave lotion? God, today. You don't want that runny stuff that still make you look ashy? That lotion is $10. Did you bring the coupons? Oh man, no, we can't get it then. We're going back home. We're gonna burn $7 worth of gas to go back and get $2 worth of coupons. Is it on sale? Somebody talk black to me. Everything in the universe. Somebody say this is our planet. Everything on the planet that's within the universe. Are y'all hearing me today? The universe is our university. We talked about that a lot here, right? The universe is our university. We are students in the class of creation. And one of the things that creation teaches us, one of the things that creation tells us is everything is abundant. How many of you all have seen a big oak tree with just one leaf on it? Talk black to me. How many of you all seen a large ocean with just a teaspoon of water? How many of you have just experienced, only breathed in a handful of air? Somebody talk black to me. Everything around us teaches us we're meant to be. We're meant to live in abundance. We're not meant to scrape. We're not meant to scrape. That's the world in its dysfunctional form. And the way we're going to get climate control under control is getting this white supremacist. You're no longer ruling over us, baby. Because it's interconnected to what's happening in creation. How many of you all know it's written in Romans? The prophets let us know that creation is groaning for the manifestation of the sons of God to be revealed in the earth. Even creation is showing out because of injustice. Shout out to you, Kalia, for your gift. All of you that are giving, I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Keep liking and sharing. Watch this. One more time. I want to show you something else here. Some people saw this clip and they said they were some of them I know was disturbed when they saw this video. How many of you all remember hearing about a young brother? Oh my gosh, Kim Washington. Oh, Kay Woods, I bless both of you. Oh, 1,000-fold. Listen to this. How many of you remember hearing about this young 20-year-old brother out of Louisiana, by the name of Jonathan Rose? Y'all protect that dear brother, the young 20-year-old brother. Shout out to our brother Tariq Nasheed. He bailed him out after this incident that I want you to watch. I want to give you the heads up, parents. This is a violent scene that I'm getting ready to show you very quickly. It's circulated all over the place. But I want you to watch this clip. And it's going to make sense why I'm showing it to you right now. Are you ready? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. If you have children, oh my God, I want y'all to watch this clip very briefly. This young black brother, I think he's about 20 years of age. This race soldier, just so you know the scene, and let's get it right, black family, because you know how the devil is a liar. You know that the devil is the one that's responsible for propaganda. White mainstream media tries to control the narrative through lies. So in this scene, this brother that you're going to watch is pushing back because this race soldier, this police officer, is illegally detaining him. This race soldier is illegally detaining him. I want you to watch how this 20-year-old brother did that. Watch this. Let me prep it here. And again, Y'all, if you're in Alexandria, y'all protect that brother. Y'all watch that brother's back. Y'all set a watch around him day and night to keep him protected. Are y'all hearing me today? Look very closely. Let me turn it towards you. Uh-oh. Get the sound up. Oh my God. 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 Hey, don't shoot us, man. Please don't shoot us. I want you to see that very quickly again. Why am I showing you this? I want you to keep in your mind the first video that you saw, that white race soldier, Jeremy, Christian. And I want you to take a look at our brother, Mr. Rhodes, 20 years of age, who is resisting a white supremacist who grabs him by his locks. And before he grabs him by his locks, he tries to pull his hand in the front. He's doing something to the brother where he's basically telling him to stop. The brother turns around. The brother didn't hit him initially. He turned around. He grabs him illegally by the hair. But more than that, he had no business detaining him or his friend in the first place. My understanding, based on some of the reports from our brother Tariq Nasheed and other reports that have come out, they found out that the brothers, the two black brothers, went inside the hospital because they were trying to get treatment. They went to the hospital for help. Some racist white Karens, at least this is what some of the reporting has been from black media. They said there's the white Karens in the hospital called the police on the brothers, saying that they were trespassing. So Mr. Rhodes, this 20-year-old, svelte, fit, black masculinity, was given this race soldier who illegally was trying to detain him. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed for bailing him out. Listen. I want you to watch it again, and I'm going to tell you why I'm showing you this. Oh, we're going to break this down, and we're getting ready to go. 2,100 plus of you in the chat. Thank you for tuning into the Vicki Show. I'm typically here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're watching us on another platform, please like, share, and follow. Family, thumbs up, thumbs up. Keep liking and sharing. Watch this video again. Oh, my God. Of Mr. Rhodes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, don't shoot us, man. Please don't shoot us. Why am I showing you this? Do I support violating any laws, family? Meaning being reckless? Do I support anybody being the aggressor? No. But when you put your hands on me to try to take my life and hurt me and violate my rights and my body and the life that the God gave me, you're supposed to defend it. Legally and morally, you have a duty to resist. Resist the devil and he'll flee. Why are you showing that video of Jonathan Rhodes? I'm showing you that video, Black family, because I'm trying to let you know that the reason our young Black men are targeted, the reason they're trying to effeminize them, the reason why they want them all in their feelings, emotional and high and out of their minds, the reason why they want them disinterested in the war against Black people, I submit to you that a Jonathan Rhodes
You ain't gonna be married either, bitch. You ain't gonna be married either, bitch. You fucking hoe. You fucking hoe. You fucking up my whole city. George Ford. I should have killed you, bitch. I should have killed you, bitch. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive.
A wise and strategic. Listen to what I said. Not reckless, not stupid. I said a wise and a strategic gang of Jonathan Rhodes can deal with this beast. Minister Farrakhan said that this generation is the greatest generation that we have ever produced. He said that for some people, we think that they're so reckless that they're disobedient. No, he said they just need guidance. I'm saying to you that if we raise up young black men that are wise and strategic, they can handle that beast. When I keep reading to you, when I keep reading and reminding you that your government under Donald Trump paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to study young black boys and men using your taxpayer dollars in Africa so that they can turn around and use that information here. They're studying, and remember 5 things that they're attacking. A couple of the things is they're looking for what? Heterosexual, achieving, unemotional black boys and men. You rise up talking about George Floyd, B, ho, I should have killed you. I beg your pardon? So some of you that's trying to get rid of all of our black masculine men, you're attacking our warrior class to deal with these beasts. I keep showing you the nature of this beast because some of you are more outraged by this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That scares some of you because you've been taught that the white man that's dressed in a uniform, he is untouchable. Even when he is operating outside of his official and legal capacity. That scares some of you. And you wonder why they keep murdering us and why they openly, without handcuffs on, manifest violence in the court after a conviction of a double murder. You turn around and tell this black woman, I should have killed you, B. A Jonathan Rhodes, who is strategic, well-guided, can deal with you. And that, black family, is the fear of our enemy. Sonetta just said, Ashe, wise and strategic black men. They want to kill that potential in you. They want you so high. They want you acting like you're me. They want your hair looking like mine. They want you dressed in this kind of an outfit, baby. They want you to paint your nails. They want you to wear your bling bling. So you don't know how to resist the devil and make him flee. Some of your black brothers are picking up something about this enemy. All they need is guidance. And they're attacking our warrior class. They're trying to dope them all out. And they're warehousing them. Y'all play too much. They're trying to keep them high, unconscious, and docile. Why does Vicki go so hard? And why does Vicki always fight about this lie of black toxic masculinity? Why is Vicki always talking about the attack of the black men? Why is Vicki always putting pressure on black men to rise up in wisdom to be the providers and protectors, because you can't rise up just physically. You got to be intelligent. How many of you all know that business is warfare? Media is warfare. When I'm talking about warfare, I'm not talking about just one sense of war. They're financial warriors. They're medical warriors. They're educational warriors. They're military warriors. Somebody talk black to me. They're spiritual warriors. They're domestic warriors. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I can't do nothing with you when you always on CNN crying. Or you before the world crying, brothers. Cry me a river at home, baby. In my arms, the arms are made to hold your man at home. But in the face of the enemy, the only crying you ought to be, if you have to cry, is, I don't know about y'all, I'm from Mississippi. Them little boys was rough and tough. So when we was little in elementary school, the young boys, when they was mad, they was only crying when they was mad, because while they was crying, their fist was balling. I don't know what y'all made of today. I'm 41, I'm from Mississippi. I just know that when in school, even when they was second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth grade, the little boys, even when they was little, when they was crying, the tears was coming out because that was mad tears. While the tears was coming, the little fist on the side was falling. I don't know what this new crop is, but I do. They've weaponized your music against you. They've weaponized frequencies and energies in the atmosphere against you. But when you are aware of these things, there are some basic things that we can do to try to ward against it. But even when we do all the natural stuff, the advantage that the Black nation has is our spirituality. Y'all play too much. That gives us a strategic advantage. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. God, today. When you listen to this Jeremy Christian talk, what does his language remind you of? When you hear Donald Trump talk, do you all remember when I read you? I quoted you a scripture from John 8:44. We always talk about that the devil is a liar. We talked about the fact that when he lies, it's consistent with his character. That text also lets us know that it's his native language. Somebody say native language. We see that manifested in Donald Trump and all of government, in the medical industry. The media lies to you. Somebody talk black to me. So when they lie, it's their native language. Watch this. Can I ask you a question? Not only do they lie, the white supremacists, they believe their own lies. That's the reason why they mad about us destroying the monuments being destroyed. That's a lie. Y'all, all of that's a lie. They want to still see themselves as strong and stuff, running stuff. And again, what did I tell you? For white folks, when they look at the memorials and stuff, the memorials have to do is a replica of the past. The reason why they're so gung-ho on that for white folk, they're attaching themselves to monuments, which is a representative of the past, because they feel that they have no future. But when you think about what this devil said, watch this. But he was screaming in court to this sister. Let me ask you a question before I go there. What is the number one sign, would you say? Or what is the number one indicator? If you're out and about somewhere, what is the number one indicator from someone that will let you know that they're not from here? Somebody put some of your thoughts in the chat. I'm talking to intelligent black people. I'm drinking my mug out of this beautiful Fly Nubian Queen mug that you can get at shopfnq.com. That's shopfnq.com. What is the number? All right, y'all. I'm talking to some intelligence. Some of y'all are, yes. The first thing, one of the main things that lets you know that somebody is not from here is what, family? Is their speech. It's their language. Listen to how they speak. Listen to their deep and thorough wickedness, their savageness. In addition to lying, that's a part of their language. Somebody talk black to me. When you heard this white supremacist talk here,
want you here. All your race.
Okay.
Go back to Tennessee
No,
too.
what do I tell you?
Go back to Tennessee too.
You can.
We don't want you here. All your race baiting bullshit.
Bye.
You ain't gonna be mayor either, bitch. You ain't gonna be mayor either, bitch. You fucking hoe. You fucking hoe. You fucking my whole city. George Floyd. George Floyd. I should have killed you, bitch. I should have killed you, bitch. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive, huh?
him doing all of that was also to make sure that his book stay fat. I need y'all to catch that. He was doing a show for those, whoever it is on the outside that he's associated with. Family, you don't talk like that in an open court setting, saying you messed up our whole city. We don't want you here anyway. All this race baiting. Baby, he's a part of a connection of white supremacists that's planning on moving against black folk. And with the way he was moving about with his attorney, the way he was moving about with the deputies, and the way it was happening with the court, it sounds like it looks like to me there might be even a connection with the courts, with the deputies. At least it has that appearance. They speak wickedly. The number one indicator that we are not the same, baby, is your language. You prove that you're not from here. You prove you are a stranger to our planet. Black family, when you hear them speaking a certain way, lying a certain way, the way they think is manifested in what they say, right? You must beware. And you must say to yourself, oh, they're not from here. And you must be quite all right with letting them go back outside. These are not, that demon you just saw is not something that you want to connect with. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to know what your thoughts are or what you think about black people. I don't care about what you wanted to be when you was a little boy. Your mama who made you shamefully. Shout out to you, Kim Adams, sis. Only a black media can get it done. And Kim, thank you for your gifts. I blessed them 1,000-fold. You know what I'm talking about, Queen. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Listen. He was showing out because he knows other white supremacists that he's connected to are watching. They're going to make sure that he's good in prison. And some of them are willing to do the unthinkable for the sake of white supremacy. That should speak to some of you bones and biscuits, some of you bootlegs that's not willing to do what it takes for our deliverance in this time. But let me tell you this, because I just told you about white supremacy, right? Let me tell you this as a reminder of his white fragility, rather. His utter weakness. Family, you're not going to get very far if you're scared to death. I was reminded of the story of David. For those, how many of y'all remember the story of David and Goliath? We love to talk about the fact how David slung his swing shot and the stone landed in his head and he fell, and David took Goliath's sword and cut off his head with his own sword. Watch this. But when David came on the scene, how many of y'all know the story? When David came on the scene, it's written that the entire army was afraid. How many of y'all know that? The whole army was shaking in their boots because nobody wanted to challenge Goliath. He seemed unbeatable until he wasn't. Y'all play too much. And so here is this little boy, God today. How old was Jonathan Rhodes again? Here's this little boy, David. Y'all hearing me? Here's this little boy. This boy. And while grown men in the army were knocking in their knees, shaking in their knees, this young boy said, I'll go fight him. Woo! While old school, the grown-ups, you leave them alone. Don't be outside all year long. Don't have no hopes and dreams. Don't go to the park. Tamir Rice and play with your little toy gun. Get ready to go to play cops and robbers at the little place. Don't do that. Don't be a child. Don't drive the car. Don't legally have a firearm because even when you tell them that you have that, they still shoot you. Don't do none of that. Don't live. Don't go in the store with that thing on your head. Don't raise your voice too much. This young boy says, I'll go fight him. I'll go fight him. The king and all the folks in leadership was laughing at him. David's own brothers who were older than him in the military was laughing at him and tried to disparage his motives for being there. But what are you doing though? You old schoolers, y'all, you military men, you let me go. Can I go? May I? And then what happened? The king tried to give him his armor. He put it on and then he said, I don't know how to fight with this. I hadn't tested this outfit like that yet. I hadn't tried this outfit before. Let me just go on and take this off and let me for now fight the way I know how to fight. And he used what he had in his hand. How many times have I told you guys, what weapons do you have in your hand? What tools do you have in your hand that would bless you and your family? And David was willing to face Goliath. And he found out he was very beatable. And when he got him on the ground, he took Goliath's own weapon and used it against him. Somebody talk black to me. A young person that's properly guided can deal with a Jeremy Christian. Are y'all hearing me today? I want you to know one more bit of intelligence from our ancestors to us when they were letting us know about this unveiling according to what? 2 Thessalonians 2. What did it say, family? That day shall not come, save for the man of sin, right? The man of sin has to be revealed. He's a man of sin, not a spirit of sin. It's an actual man or a kind of a man that's lawless. I love reading and reminding myself about powerful intelligence that was left for us for this day. But there's one other piece of intelligence that I want to share with you that I don't often quote. And it has to do with the apocalypse or the unveiling or the end times, but it's not actually in the book of Daniel or the book of Revelation like you would normally believe it would be. Those books tend to be the primary books that many folk tend to go to for prophecy for end times. But as you can see, we often quote 2 Thessalonians and other books that gives us insight. And certainly we'll talk more even later about prophetic insight from the Quran. But I know a lot of my audience has a reference point with Bible. So that's the reason why I work that one so much. Are you hearing me? In Isaiah, as I get ready to give you this last bit of intelligence that lets us know about this open enemy of ours, shout out to our prophets and sages that left this powerful word for us. They gave us insight so that we could win. Keep liking and sharing, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And don't forget, Black family, to check out our school at flynubianbusiness.com and our store at shopfnq.com. Listen, as I was preparing to come on a little bit ago, had some medical hiccups. So sometimes that's things get in the way of me starting at the time that I want to start. It's a whole process of me coming to you for medical purposes. But as I was preparing, I was reminded of a scripture that I hadn't thought about in many, many years. Watch this. Are y'all hearing me? This from Isaiah 14. How many of y'all know about that? Isaiah chapter 14 says something very interesting. Keep liking and sharing. We're almost done. 2,100 plus of you in the chat. We're so pleased that you're with us today on flynubianqueentv.com. And if you are watching us elsewhere, please like, follow, and share. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. And hit that thumbs up button and be sure to subscribe. I'm not the only queen here. So when you subscribe and you hit receive our notifications, I want you to be able to be prompted when their content goes up as well. Okay? Watch this. Isaiah 14 gives us some powerful insight. It says this. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Verse 16. Y'all listen. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee. Y'all play too much. And say, I'm going to read another translation. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? How many of you all know that that's in there? Another translation says, they that see thee shall gaze at thee. They shall consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Are y'all hearing me today? Y'all play too much. We will look at this man and his utter fragility, his utter weakness. Y'all play too much. This white supremacist. Tell me this doesn't match. Oh, I know you're not going to get this in the Bible book stuff. I know your reverend ain't finna tell you this revelation. Somebody talk black to me. This is vital that you understand what I just said. They shall see thee. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? God, today, all of the kingdoms of the nation, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. Tell me that that doesn't match. We're going to look at this man narrowly and say, is this the man? See, those that gave you that interpretation, they've made you believe that that's something that's going to happen from the sky. And as if it ain't got nothing to do with this man of lawlessness, this son of perdition that we're dealing with today. No, baby. No, baby. We're living scripture. And this is what we're going to say about this man that caused the kingdoms of the world to be destroyed and upended. But you're going to have to be bold and very courageous. And one of the things that you're able to cast out fear with is knowledge of a thing. When you have a greater understanding of a thing, you fear it less. So when you have an understanding of who you really are and who they really are and their limits, and know this is our planet, and you begin to resist, you make a unified black effort, he will flee. Because we first submitted to the ways of God. I got to get ready to go right now, dear family. I want you to listen to what I said and re-listen again. I hope to be with you at the same time, same place tomorrow, right here on FlyNewBeingQueenTV.com. Hopefully, I'm not sure exactly the time I'll go on, but still check here on to make sure whatever time the Vicki Show uploads, I don't want you to miss it. Are you hearing me today? Again, I told you at the end of the week, closer to the weekend actually, but at the end of the week, there'll be a little bit of a different change with me doing this show, especially on Friday. So stay tuned. So follow me at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on my Facebook fan page at Vicki Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicki so that you can find out the goings on for a very, very amazing surprise. So I want you to follow me on my personal pages if you would. Most importantly, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Black family, be wise. If you don't have to go out late, watch, because this is a short time of warfare that we're going to be dealing with this. Let's unify. Like this sister, the reason why that black woman survived was because when she was on the train, on the bus, what have you, she had her mace. He was not able to kill her because that was one of the things that she did to protect herself. And the next day, he murdered 2 people. He stabbed 3 and 2 died. Shout out to our dear sister, Demetria Hester. Thank you so very much for tuning into the Vicki Show. Keep these things in mind. Be watchful. Let people know where you're going and what you're doing. Make sure that you are being very strategic. Align yourself with other powerful Black people during this time of war. I keep telling you, our collective wisdom is what's going to make us win, cause us to win. We can out-strategize any because of our collective wisdom. And don't forget, our unity is stronger than an atomic bomb. Thank you so much. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. I can't wait to see you. Keep liking, sharing, and subscribing this podcast. I came to you in peace. I leave you in peace. And I want you to know it is my bliss. It is the highest honor to serve you. Mwah.